What's going on YouTube? Another day, another dollar. Probably gonna put this video on tonight because it's not really that important to a lot of people. So I met with my accountant yesterday and the people to do some of my tax paperwork. Yesterday I had to do my KYU, get that filed with Kentucky. I had to pay them like $6, you know, for the little miles I done ran through their state. That keeps my KYU number active. And then I did my IFTA, my core IFTA yesterday. Didn't have them in the states I ran through: Tennessee, Alabama, Indiana, and Kentucky. Paid them their little money. I think I only paid $9.99 to Tennessee and like $6 to Kentucky. I ain't ran that but like 3,000 miles over the last 90 days, so ain't really no miles. Brother Andrew barely worked, but even though I barely was working in trucking, y'all know I got other ways to make money outside of the trucking industry. But as y'all saw, I just picked up a brand new 2025 drive-in trailer, so perhaps those miles may or may not, you know, go up next quarter, who knows. But anyways, talking to my accountant, I was trying to make sure I'm still on track to get this house. And man, he was looking over my payroll, my W-2 payroll, because I got my 940 just came out yesterday. No, it came out today. Out the business bank account. Shoot, I didn't know that was coming out. They take out a payment. QuickBooks took out a payment for my 940 to send that to the government. That shit randomly came out. I wasn't expecting it, but it is what it is. Money just flying all out my damn account. I done paid tax over there, tax over there. They done got some tax. But anyways, man, so I send the paperwork over to my accountant. He says, hey man, by chance, did you elect to be S-Corp? I said, no, I'm not no S-Corp, man. I'm just single member LLC. You know, I'm doing this W-2 thing through QuickBooks because, you know, come filing next year, January 1st, I'm elect to be taxed. You know, let me say it right. I'm going to elect to be taxed as an S-Corp so that, you know, I can show my payroll and then the distributions and all that stuff. And he goes, so you didn't elect to be an S-Corp for this year, like you didn't from January 1st of this year to like March 15th, you didn't elect to be an S-Corp. I said, nah, man, I was working another job, man. I was W-2, you know. I didn't have my trucking business going at the time. He said, okay, I see what's going on. Brother, you need to stop the payroll. You need to stop the payroll, shut all that down, stop paying QuickBooks, stop W-2ing yourself. And what you need to do is, you're gonna have to, because you didn't elect to be S-Corp, first of all, the way you explained, that's not how it worked, brother. The way it works is, from January 1st to March 15th, you elect to be, you apply to be taxed as an S-Corp for the whole year, okay? If you don't elect to be taxed as an S-Corp for the whole year between January 1st and March, you can't do this payroll that you got going on. You can do it next year, but this year, it's not gonna count at all. This paperwork is kind of useless if you try and qualify for a house because you're not an S-Corp. So, yeah, I didn't know that, man. So I didn't know that. So QuickBooks ain't told me nothing. So I said, okay, what do I need to do? So he walked me through the IRS website and showed me what I need to. They got a direct pay website, straight through the IRS.gov. You go on now, you press estimated tax payment, and you press 1040 ES, and you make payments through there. So he was telling me, every time I get paid, 26% needs to go directly to this website. He said, don't hold it in no savings account, no checking account, because more than likely you ain't gonna pay it if you do that. He said, as soon as you get paid off these loads, you know, because you only paying factoring 3%, just look at it like if you was leased on to a company and they was taking 20%, you gonna take 26%, 25 is the minimum, and just give it right to the IRS. Just send it over, and that way you can show profit, because that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna show a net profit at the end of the year. So I was explaining to him, I got this YouTube business and some other businesses, and I was like, well, I got an extra $1,000 a month, you know, I get from YouTube, you know, that I can get that to the IRS. You know, I mean, what month are we in? in July. So every month from July to the end of the year, I can take $1,000 and send it to the IRS. Now I get paid way more than $1,000 from YouTube. But what I'm saying is I got 1,000 extra. The other 1,000 pays the authority. That's what I'm saying. Shoot. But then again, the authority is paid off now, so really I got over 2,000 and growing. Thanks to y'all, man, for supporting the channel. But anyways, man, it is what it is. Then I got some other businesses I'm working on. I just started a Rumble account. That's starting to grow. And I'm working on my old eBay store, man. Selling stuff on eBay, man. I used to, back when I was in high school, I don't even know if I was in high school. I think, yeah, I think it was before, I was 18 years old. I used to have a booming eBay store selling coupons. All I sold was coupons, man. My dad, he worked at the Tennessean, man. He used to get all these coupons and stuff. The Tennessean is like the newspaper people. I don't know what they call outside of Tennessee, but here it's called the Tennessean. I used to sell coupons on eBay, man, and boy, that was a booming business. But all that stuff is ain't nobody buying no coupons and stuff like that no more. But that's not what I'm selling on eBay. But I'm saying, brother, just getting a bunch of stuff off Shein and Alibaba and just packing it on eBay. Whoever want it, get dropped off up there at the freaking post office. This is extra income to me. And then I got some other stuff going on. Brother Andrew always got some stuff going on. I ain't got nothing going on with this car yet, though. I ain't out here doing no Uber and Lyft. I can't do that anyway. I got a 2-door car. I ain't doing no DoorDash, nothing like that yet. I ain't went that way yet, you know. But the main thing to take away from this video is, okay, Brother Andrew, you didn't let it be S-Corp. I didn't know. So you don't learn this stuff until you start paying these suit and tie guys. I was running the payroll, you know, the payroll, I thought it was legit. They said, man, brother, yeah, the taxes did get paid. You know, yeah, you still pay federal and Medicaid and all that stuff. Yeah, that's still legit. They got their money, and the freaking IRS just got this 940 money. But what I'm saying is, because you didn't elect to be S-Corp, they gonna look at this as not, how did he say it? Not legitimate. Not a legitimate W-2, I guess is what he was saying. So for this year, brother, as long as you just put the 26% in, you're gonna be okay. All I need to qualify for $150,000 less house is to show, he said $38,000 in income. That's it. That's the lowest amount, because what they're gonna do is they're gonna take the average of last year and combine it with this year. And as long as I'm over 50,000, then it'll be good, because last year I was W-2 or whatever. So, okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I learned that in freaking July and not, you know, January of next year or February when I do my taxes. Okay, cool. So I can kind of make this thing, you know, work now. I can make it work now because I can finesse. Another question I asked him, I said, hey, brother, oh, I know how I got onto this subject with him. I was like, hey, man, if I made $40,000 in 1 month to the business, you know, because I got this drive-in and all this stuff that I had planned on getting. I was like, man, if I gross like $40,000 and I took that $40,000 and I just paid myself on W-2 $1,500 a week, do I gotta still be working? Or can I just make the $40,000 in 30 days and go sit at the house and just drip the money $1,500 a week? He said, yeah, that's fine. The problem is, that's when he explained the S-Corp situation. Yeah, that works if you S-Corp, but you're not S-Corp, so therefore you just have to pay the tax on the $40,000. And that's where you know, he had checked over all my paperwork, and yeah, okay, I'm learning. Brother Andrew learning. See, y'all need to get y'all a CPA, bookkeeper, accountant, somebody. I mean, shoot, they can get you on track, man. They can get you on track, man. But when you ain't got nobody to get you on track, shoot. You ain't got nobody to get you on track. It is what it is. Because I don't mind. At this point in my trading career, I do not mind paying taxes. I am not against or opposed paying taxes. I'm trying to pay, just tell me what I need to pay and I get it paid. If I need to pay 26%, have this 26%. See, when I get my settlement, it don't look like I owe all truck note, trailer notes, and IFTA and RPs and all. I ain't got this waiver deduction, so 26%. Okay, that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. It's no problem, you know. So that's where we at with it, man. Hopefully y'all learned. Hey, stop it. Hopefully y'all learned something. Like I said, I'll probably go ahead and put this video out tonight because not many people gonna care about it. Big win for all truck drivers. Asian mile. What are you talking about? What's the big win? But I saw with some of y'all that came across the border and they done took your CDLs. My Migo, they taking your CDLs. Y'all that came across the border, not speaking none of that English. They put you out of service and they took your CDL. And the fine, they said the fine if you get caught driving after they done suspended you is $10,000 to $40,000. Boy, they put no whooping on Migo out there, boy. What's the big win Asian am I talking about? Hey Andrew, this is Jail. Just wondering if you need a driver. I live in Gallatin and can put the blue truck to work for you. Holla at me. I just got that text message and it said you texted me 58 minutes ago. I'm just now seeing text messages. It said you sent it 58 minutes. The phone been right here with me the whole time. It ain't wrong. It ain't did nothing. But right now I ain't got no work in Gallatin. I ain't got soon though. Brother Andrew trying to get his business built up. I just figured out how to get brand new trailers. You know, I'm able to get as many as I want. Well, now let me take that back. I gotta rent 2 trailers first, turn them back in. If everything go right, then I can rent as many, you know, these drive-in and whatever trailers they got. I can rent as many as I want. So going forward, if I lease people on and they ain't got no trailer, I can just send them down there, pick up trailers. So that's good so far. Same thing with reefers. I do got access to brand new reefer trailers through Super Ego right now. As far as the other people, I'm still working on that. But as far as Super Ego, I can send everybody up there to go get Super Ego trailers under CAJ Logistics. You just got to pay. That's all this is. You got to pay. You got to pay if you want to drive in. If you want to rent the drive in, you got to pay. If you want to go up there and rent the brand new latest greatest shoe shine reefer trailer from Super Ego, you got to pay. It ain't much. It ain't much. There's much if you want a 2025 reefer, it's going to cost you. 2025 reefer, I think they told me $2,500 a week. No, my bad, $2,500 a month. But if you just want something, you know, 2018, $1,500. Okay, well, we can make the $1,500 work. 30 days with a reefer, we can make that work. But I ain't trying to make no $2,500 work. I don't want to pull a reefer right now. I need to work out. I need to make sure I work out all the kinks to the classic right now. You know, I don't want to pull no reefer in the alternate only pushing 11 volts. Or 12 volts, however many volts is pushing. I ain't trying to be holding nobody food on no 10, 12 volts. What else? I think I gotta get all new tires put on now. Which I need, what, 4 tires. I think I need 4 tires. None of them bad right now, but eventually I need 4 tires for that second axle. Because the back axle brand new. That second axle, put new tires on that. And maybe get some new steers. Throw that in there too. But like I said, my goal ain't that I'm not trying to get no more trucks right now. No trailers. I'm renting trailers. Trucks, I own them already. Still kind of in between. Do I want to take everything into the oil field, put blowers on there? I know I can make way more money in the oil field, especially if I take the whole fleet down now. I have to consider that. I have to consider that. You know, the oil field is so up and down. You know, I was all for it when they had this Iran situation going on, but once that kind of faded off, it's like, okay, what's the next big situation? I don't think there ain't no big situation. So, you know, maybe if we can get Lottie Dottie to get this money up, man, then me and him will go down there if he willing to listen and we can work together. But otherwise, I don't know. That's just something I just keep that in the back pocket, that oil field stuff. Keep that in the back pocket for now. Yeah, I think that's about it for right now. I got the main point up out of here. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Okay, let me stop this video, get this uploaded, get the tiny little views that I'm gonna get off this little subject. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video. You know, I'll figure something out. But let me get it up to YouTube.